Can't get treated like movie star. Give champagne and eat caviar. When she a moving an expensive car, Benz, Lexus and Jaguar. Yeah man, this is Pump Stand straight out of Antigua. Bigging up Lady Leo. You hear?
And now, it's time for the Lady Leo with the Community Information Show. Hey, this is information for everyone.
Yes, 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 I'm here. very, very, very hoarse Lady Leo here today on this. Hear the horse sound effects in the background. Very hoarse Lady Leo here today. It's Friday, the 7th of December 2018, as we roll towards the close of 2018. This is the Community Information Show on the one and only www.blessradio.org. I want to give thanks to our Creator. Thanks for wisdom, knowledge, life, health, strength, everything that you've lavished onto us, your love, your kindness, and your mercies. Want to thank you so much. Want to thank the engineers and the management of this radio station, blessradio.org, for their time and their patience and putting all this wonderful music together. And we thank the Creator for enabling you to be able to do such a fantastic job so that you can hear me and I can talk to you, yeah? And if you want to interact, you can do. And want to say thanks and hello, hi, good evening to the rest of the brothers and sisters here on blessradio.org. Want to say hi to the wonderful Ragga D, who I haven't seen for a long time in between, because we normally have DJ Cameo in between us. But, you know, today I can get to see the man himself. Get to see the man himself. Oh, God. You know, thank you so much anyway. And that's Ragga D there. Once again, I heard Ragga D telling you all how I had a holiday. No such thing. I wish it was. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What kind of holiday was that? You know, 2 weeks ago I was at a funeral. On the Friday, I was at a funeral, to the funeral of the family, of the Williams family. The late Mother Williams passed away. I was at a funeral. That's why I couldn't be here with you. Last week, Friday, I was just mashed. When I say mash, you can still hear the remnants of the mashing that was bestowed upon me. All right? Honestly, just getting over, I don't even know if it was the flu. It was something, I tell you, something just took my throat away, honestly, and pain and everything, and headaches and whatever, you know. But you know, we've got to give God thanks, because it could be worse. Yes, also whilst I was away, I went to attend another funeral, the funeral of the Best family, Dora Best. I want to say hi to my long-time buddy friend, Orville. How are you? Hope you're fine. Stay strong. Also to the Williams family, you stay strong as well. This is just going through another phase here. This is a community information show, as I said before. The community information show is the show where we just talk about some of the stuff that's going on in the community, letting you know where you can go and celebrate with the African family, let you just know where you can go and just meet up with your brothers and sisters to energize you, yeah, at this time of the year. It's a bit dreary, it gets dark so early. We don't feel like going out, and you know, there's so many things that we could do as an extended family. So we'll be talking about and sharing some of those things. Once again, you're in tune to blessradio.org, and the time now is 19 minutes past 6 in the evening. Whether you're north, east, south, west of the world, want to say good day to you, good evening, good night, good morning, good, whatever it is that you're doing. To kick off with the community information, just want to tell you about the man is back. The man is in town. The man is in town. The one and only. Hey, I remember a couple of years ago, somebody sent me a text saying the man is in town. The man is back. The man is back. And I had to send them a text saying who they're talking about. And when they responded back to me, they're talking about Rodigan, in it, like I'm supposed to know. But this is not the man I'm talking about. This is the one and only, the magnificent, the Dr. Layla Africa. He's got a UK tour, 2018 tour, and I believe it kicks off tomorrow. So I'm going to give you those dates, and he's got quite a few other dates as well. So tomorrow, for those of you who are not sure, this tour is called the Dark Matter Conference. Okay, that's the Dark Matter. And the one and only dark matter that we're talking about is melanin, yeah? In case those of you didn't know. So African Holistic Health Study Group presents Melanin, the Dark Matter Conference. The speakers will be Dr. Layla Africa, He's going to be talking on how to protect and nourish melanin, using melanin to get rid of diseases. Dr. Melanie Stevens will be talking about unleashing genius, the feminine spirit and melanin. We've got the wonderful man himself, Stephen Sarley, and he'll be talking about the Mariandina Research Foundation, melanin consciousness and super antioxidants. We've got Dr. Darren Bipo. He's going to be talking about Health Restore, and that's melanin, the God particle. And Emmanuel Amaver, he'll be revisiting Dr. Francis Cresswell-Singh, author of the ISIS Papers work and the neurochemical basis for evil. Yeah, that's it's in brackets 1988, in the light of the contemporary times. So a wonderful lineup of speakers here. Dr. Layla Africa, Dr. Melanie Stevens, Stephen Sarley, Dr. Darren Bipo, and also Emmanuel Emever. This is tomorrow, Saturday, the 8th of December 2018. This is going to take place at the Lewisham Village, which is Unit 3 Retail Park. I think that's Leompit Vale. I spell that Loampit, Loampit Vale, Lewisham, SE 13 7SN, and that's next to Sports Direct, and there is parking available. The time for this is 2 to 8 p.m. Tickets in advance is £15 and it's £20 at the door. So if you can, try and get your ticket tonight. Get it tonight. Save yourself the extra unwanted £5. And if you really do want to do something with that £5, what you can do, you can also put it in the donation box or come and find Lady Leo and put it in my hand. That's fine. But, you know, don't waste your money. Get it tonight. Get your ticket tonight, because you know you want to go. You know you want to see Stephen Sarley. You know you want to see Darren Bipo and Emmanuel. Also, Dr. Melanie Stevens and Dr. Layla Africa. You know you want to do it. So you might as well just pay now. Save yourself the unnecessary spending of a £5. So if you want to book your tickets, go on www.eventbrite.co.uk. That's www.eventbrite.co.uk. It's got here inquiry line 07964 843 717. That's 07964 843 717, and that's tomorrow. Tomorrow. We've got the man and Dr. Melanie Stevens, the man, Dr. Layla Africa and Dr. Melanie Stevens. They're both back in town. All right. They're also doing one-to-one consultation sessions. £85 per person, £150 per couple, and £280 for a family of 4. If you also want more information, 07964 843 717. So that's that, yeah? We've got some other dates for you for the Dr. Africa UK tour. Workshops and lectures on Sunday the 8th of... Sunday the 9th. Sorry about that. Tomorrow's the 8th, and that's at Lewisham. Sunday the 9th. They're going to be in Birmingham. Wednesday the 12th, they're going to be in Tottenham. Thursday the 13th, they're going to be in Brixton. And the 14th of December, Brixton again. Okay, so just to give you a little bit more about what they're going to be doing. They've got here Sunday the 11th, but it isn't Sunday the 11th. It's definitely the 9th in Birmingham. That's a print error there. Birmingham, the workshops from 2 to 4 p.m. and it's called Woman to Woman with Dr. Melanie Stevens, looking at fibroids, menstruation, obesity, sex, love, self-esteem, and raising the African child. Okay, at 3, yes, it is. From 3 to 5 p.m. there's consultations with Dr. Layla Africa and Dr. Melanie Stevens. And at 6 to 9 p.m. they've got presentation by Dr. Layla Africa. And the topic is, let your food be your medicine, using nutrition to reverse disease. You know, let your food be your medicine is one of Imhotep's famous quotes. Okay, so that's a very ancient quote there. I hope you can understand me. Okay, my voice is a bit not how I'd like it to be. You know, I normally got a nice voice, but this one's also nice. You know, it's just nice in a different way. Yeah, you lot can laugh in the background. It doesn't matter to me. So that's the 9th, Sunday the 9th of December. Sunday the 9th of December. This is going to be held at the ACSHO Centre, 104 Heathfield Road, Handsworth, Birmingham, B19 1HJ. The telephone number for more information on this is 07940 709 311. That's 07940 709 311. Wednesday, the 12th of December, they're going to be in Tottenham, and it's going to be 1 day holistic sexual relationship and raising the African child workshop for professionals and unprofessional holistic health practitioners. Unprofessional. What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, the course matter is controlling, understanding and raising black children. And that's going to be held at the Mama At Centre, 366A High Road, Tottenham, London, N17 9HT. And that's from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. with a 1 hour break. So it's actually like a workshop. On the 13th, which is Thursday the 13th, they're going to be down there in Brixton again. African Holistic Health Study Group. The workshop's going to be called a 1 day workshop in self-diagnosis for professionals and unprofessional practitioners in holistic health. The venue for this is 336 Brixton Road, London, SW9 7AA. That's going to be from 9 to 4:30 p.m. with a 1 hour break as well. So I'm going to give you numbers for all these lectures when I finish. Friday the 14th, which is next week Friday, they're going to be back down at Brixton. And it's got here the lectures about all diseases can be reversed if you don't die of them first. In conversation with Dr. Layla Africa and Melanie Stevens, followed by audience questions and answers practitioners. Dr. Layla Africa will look at a non-surgical and non-intrusive way of reversing disease such as diabetes, prostrate, obesity, weight loss, hypertension, fibroids, menstrual problems, allergies, kidney failure, emotional and psychological problems. This one is also going to be held at 366 Brixton Road, London, SW9 7AA. Now, for more information, you can go on I'm trying to find the website, www.centerprise.org.uk. That's www.centerprise, CENTERPRISE, centerprise.org.uk to get more information about bookings and everything that you want. Telephone number 07964 843 717. That's 07964 843 717. So give them a call. That's the African Holistic Health Study Group. Give them a call to get more information. And if you want to do a private consultation, you can also discuss that with them, and they can book you in with Dr. Melanie Stevens and Dr. Layla Africa. The man is back in town. All right. So that's some of the information that we've got there for the UK tour of Dr. Layla Africa. I think he last was here maybe 3 to 4 years ago. He was here. So it's been a while since he's been back. Just to tell you about Auntie Jean's Sunday markets. That's the African Cultural Market. It's got here, helping unity in the community. Every third Sunday of the month in South London and every second Sunday of the month in North London. For more information, you can, to make a presentation or stalls available, you can telephone 07961 886 032. That's 07961 886 032. And this normally takes place from 1 o'clock to 8 p.m. £3 is the entrance fee. All right, so that's what you can do in terms of Auntie Jean's markets. Right. More information. I'm going to read this one now, and I'm going to read it again towards the end of the show. This is one that I'm involved in. This is Kwanzaa, yeah? For those of you who are not too sure about Kwanzaa, I'll tell you a little bit more about that throughout the show. But we've got here Kwanzaa. This is a celebration and fundraiser, a celebration of family, community and culture. This is on Saturday the 30th of December 2018 from 4 to 9:30 p.m. This is going to be held at the Great Hall, Leighton, 1 Adelaide Road, London, E10 5NN. That's E10 5NN. It's got here edutainment for young and old, featuring singers, poets, drummers, dancers, children performances, and the Karamu. Karamu is the community feast. There's stalls selling African products, and if you want more information, you can contact 07946 670 949, or you can contact 07591 747 987. Okay. You can also go on the website www.ahnluton, that's A for Apple, H for hand, and N for naughty, Luton, yeah, .org /Kwanzaa 2018. On the day, they've got, they'll be also doing the Kwanzaa principles and the lighting of the kinara. The kinara is more or less, kinara is another name for the candle holder. You've got performances by Gold Onyx Kaumba, that's a children's performance. Africa Bantu Saturday School, that's another children's performance. The Ukombozi Drummers. You've got Cuban Red, who's a poet. Al Cabelin Academy of Excellence, another set of children performances. Dr. Gilbertha St. Rose, that's health presentation. Akebu is a vocalist. Nandi and Ayana, that's young singers. Giles, who's a poet. Imani, a young pianoist. Ukombozi 100 Black Men of London, community awards and more. We've got here stalls selling African products, and the ticket price. Okay, let's look at the ticket price. It's a bit, where are we? The ticket includes a meal, your meal. So it's okay, it said adults bought, if you buy a ticket before the 8th of December, the 29th of November, it would have been £8 with the discount code. So we can't go for that because the 29th of November is gone. So it's got the tickets are £5 for students and senior citizens, okay? And that's if you've got your discount code. You should have a discount code. Family of 4, and that's 3 children max or 2 adults, is £20. Children 5 to 15 is just £2. Toddlers are free, yeah? So those are some of the ticket prices, and it's a fundraiser. The fundraising for Positive Links, and that's supported by the Live Foundation, okay? So what I'll do next week, I'll bring you some more information about Positive Links, because you might want to know, well, who are they? Why are we raising money for them? But they do help young people, families in the community, and they are definitely in need of financial support. So that's some of the things that we're looking at, how we can support them via the Kwanzaa celebrations. Okay, you're in tune, in case you didn't realise. You are in tune to Lady Leo with a very tender throat here. This is the Community Information Show, and we are on www.blessradio.org. We know that the FM is not on at the moment, and that will be done. We're working on that. So for those of you who are stumbled across the the internet, and you want to know who it is and what's going on, this is a community information show. This is show broadcasts every Saturday, every Saturday, like I'm in on Saturday, isn't it? Every Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. And it's just a show where we just share what's going on in the community and how you can get involved in what is going on. All right, just going to give you one more piece of community information news, and that is it's got here The Voice. This is for tomorrow, yeah, Saturday the 8th of December from 10 till 6 p.m. It says The Voice, that's the Voice newspaper. We invite you to come and support black businesses. Buy black. It says buy black for Christmas. I'm going to say buy black for Christmas and Kwanzaa, special occasions, and every other day. Okay, so that's the Voice Black Business Fair. This is going to be held at that's better. This is going to be held at Lambeth Town Hall, Brixton, London, SW2 1RW from 10 to 6 p.m. So if you're in the area, do pop in and see what you can how you can support black businesses. And like I said again, it's tomorrow, Saturday the 8th of December 2018. It says for tickets you go on to Eventbrite. So you can also email them, blackbusinesses@thevoicemediagroup.co.uk. You can telephone them 0207 510 0340. Okay, so it's 0207 510 0340. It says you can also promote and sell your products. Yeah, so do give them a call if that's something that you want to take in and share, and you just might want to just go along and purchase. Okay, here's something else, shall I say. Saturday the 15th of December from 3 p.m. we've got Bogle and Way Wive Words. Okay, so this is a bookstore. It says give them the most special gift. Join us for a special book sale gathering with light refreshments. Okay, this is going to be at the Hanley Residence, 141 Caldershore Road, Ealing, W13 9DW. And it says for more information contact it says eric.huntley@fhalma.org. Here's a telephone number for you, 07950 308 033. That's 07950 038 033. All right, so that's books there on sale, and you can get more information from calling the number that I've just provided. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to take a little break in terms of give you something to listen to, and then I'm going to come back shortly afterwards with some more information for those of you who are keen on the information show. What you can do also is you can take part by sending in, if you've got a text that you would like to. My WhatsApp's not working today. It is not working. So if you've tried to send me some information via WhatsApp, I wouldn't get it because no big things are going on here. Okay, so I don't know what's happened to WhatsApp, but it's come off my phone and it won't get reinstalled. So the telephone number is 07944 431 366. That's 07944 431 366. All right, so let's just go over to this one. Oops, Daisy. Where is it? Here it is. The voice of the very own Dennis Brown here. Hope it plays nicely for you. Nope, doesn't want to play. Let's go to another one. So sorry about that. I had it all lined up, but for some reason I'm pressing the button and nothing is happening whatsoever. So let's just go and see if we can find a plan B very soon. Yeah. Oh, for some odd reason there's quite a lot of them that don't want to play today. Oh, dearie me. Might just go to this young lady. I was playing her earlier on in the car.
Now this is a woman thing, and all man better listen, and listen good. Man, this is the last throw of the dice, because come the next century, a woman a go run things. Woman a go run this country. You hear? In the 21st century. Listen good. Woman a go ride country. Yes, Barbara.
In the 21st century.
Yes, Antoinette.
Woman a go rise, so man you fi realize. Woman a go run this country.
Woman might be weaker than man physically, but them tougher and stronger mentally. Them independent and proud, just like we. Them only need a man to help out emotionally. Take the average woman out there, she's smarter than we, brighter than we, more focused than we. If you think a chatting bull, just come with me and let we count the female students in the universities. Yo, women run most offices and women run the factories, schools and hospitals, and women run the homes. Now them stepping up in government, them stepping up in parliament and in the corporate world. Women are hold them own. Man, believe me, this is the beginning of the end. You hear? Cause
Woman a go run this country in the 21st century.
yeah,
Woman a go rise, so open up your eyes. Woman a go run this country.
oh,
Woman a go run this country
you hear
in
that?
the 21st century.
Believe me.
Woman a go rise, so man you fi realize. Woman a go run this country.
Now big up all the female bosses and all women who run them own business and all the women them who in a politics. No worry in head, man. All the time so come. And I don't know. See? But there are some women out there who don't have no head. Them sell them precious body, keep bad man in a them bed. Some have a dozen picnic and some of them turn drug mule. A few not have ambition and some of them fall. But man much worse than that. And them make the country feel. Them perpetrate the violence, them pull up all the jail. Them higgle on the corner, them gamble at the racetrack. Them pack up all the rum bar, them pushing the coke and crack. Most man not doing nothing, them only love to profile. Them depend on woman for mind them, that is the latest style. For centuries man a run things and now them finally flop. Woman used to be under them, but no woman they on top. And that me a show you know, a reality you know. As sure as the sunrise, woman a go roll. I know some man might say that me sell out, but all I want no can stand there and run up on no mouth. The writing is on the wall, big and bold for man to see that the so-called weaker sex I go run the country. It's not even a war cause we lose already. The woman revolution, they right on top our way. And nothing we do can change that. You think says woman get joke? Eh? A man get joke. Cause
Woman a go run this country in the 21st century.
and God.
Woman a go rise, so open up your eyes. Woman a go run this country. Woman a go run this country
Man a go run
in the 21st century.
Man a go run this.
Woman a go rise, so man you fi realize.
Yes, ladies, who no
Woman
beg.
a go run this country.
Ladies, who no sing.
Woman a go run this country in the 21st century.
And in the ear and say,
Woman a go rise, so open up your eyes. Woman a go run this
man
country.
get joke.
Woman a go run this country
You hear?
in the 21st century. Woman a go rise, so man
Yes. Up top we had the voice of Carol Thompson, Hopelessly in Love, and then we went into Fab Five. Woman's gonna run this country. I like that the way that the tune of that song. You know, it's nice to sing along in it. Woman, I go run this country. Anyway, won't go through there right now, but yes, just gonna go back to some of the services that we've got here. and one that we always like to read out. I want to big up the lovely lady Viv and all your staff at Rooms We Have. That's roomswehave.com. Their telephone number is 07904 204 490. Okay, if you're looking for somewhere to rent, for whatever reason, for you, your family, or you might want somewhere for your young person who most probably is old enough now and mature enough to get their own property or own room or place, you can give roomswehave.com. If you've got a spare room and you would like to get some extra income, that's something else you can do. You can contact roomswehave.com, whether it be a room, single or double, it doesn't matter. It could be a flat you have. It could be a house. It could be whatever you have that you feel that you can make some extra cash on. You can give them a call. Yeah. Telephone number once again is 07904 204 490. You can check their website again, www.roomswehave. That's rooms with an S. Yeah. roomswehave.com. They've got double rooms, as I said before, and flats in Lewisham, Stratford, Hackney, Ilford, Essex, Gants Hill, Dagenham, North London, Birmingham, Jamaica, Barbados and Ghana. Okay, so you might be looking to go abroad, and maybe you can contact them as well. For those of you who are having issues with your children in relation to looking for advocates, you can, in education, you can contact NABS, National Association of Black Supplementary Schools, for more information. Look on their website. They've got a database of where you can go for what sort of issues you might have with your children. You can also contact the Black Child Agenda. That their website is theblackchildagenda.org. The NABS one is www.nabs, I think it's .org. But I think, why don't I just look at the leaflet and tell you it properly? I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, so it's www.nabs.org.uk. Yes, and if you want some more information and support around advocacy in relation to your children, your child might have an undiagnosed disability, again, you can speak to somebody about that. So that's that. If any of you are looking for work and you're down there in the Tottenham area and you're looking for work in the food industry, you know the Banana Restaurant, it's a West African cuisine, lovely bar that they've got down there. It's a restaurant and bar. They're looking for workers. They're situated at 594B High Road. That's 594B High Road, Tottenham, London, N17 9TA. You might be walking past, you might be going to, what is it? Is it Aldi next door? I think it's Aldi is not far from them, and you can just pop in and ask them if they're still looking for workers. So that's the Banana. It's Banana Restaurant, West African cuisine. Lovely, nice ambience. If you're looking for somewhere to go, maybe just have a little meeting and have a little bit of snacks, you can go in there as well. It's quite, went in there the other day and I was quite impressed at the setting and the lighting and everything in there, really. You can go down there. Let's look at, where is it? There's something here that I wanted to share with you. Oops, for some reason it's gone off. Oh, if I find it, I'll come back to it and share it with you. It's something very important for all of us. Yes, here it is. I think I'm going to read this one out every week, really. There's a couple of information that you can never get enough of. You can never hear it too much. You can never get sick of hearing it. And I will read this one out regularly. It's called Alkaline Your Body. Okay, prepare delicious alkaline foods. It says the root cause of all diseases is mucus. Remember, disease manifests or lives, in the body where mucus has accumulated. Disease can only live in an acidic environment, So therefore we must alkaline our bodies. It says the mucus, that's the acid, is caused by the consumption of acidic foods such as meat, poultry, fish, dairy, eggs, grains and alcohol. Cut out neutral foods too. Neutral foods like starches and sugars and all those kind of things. Eat alkaline foods such as fruits, nuts, vegetables, and they promote an alkaline environment within the body which helps you to heal and achieve optimum health. Also, try and drink water that is above pH 7, yeah, so that you can have the optimum in terms of good health. So that's something that I just thought I'd share with everybody, and I will be sharing it more often because I think we all need to think about what we're putting in our system and when we're putting it in there. And it's funny, you know, because we should be training our children about alkaline and acidic foods from, you know, from their start eating, basically, from their start understanding, you know, which is very important because, you know, we've got so many ailments and diseases and people not functioning right that we really do need to take this on board, you know, in terms of what we put in our system. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to some more of the folder. I want to big up those of you who are working in a Saturday school tomorrow morning. Quite a lot of people, you've got your 9 to 5 or your week job, but you make sure you take out some time, you know, 3-4 hours to help the young people in the Saturday schools. And one of them that we want to big up is Africa Bantu Saturday School. Now they operate in term time only down there at St Martin's Community Centre, Abbots Road, Upper Tulse Hill, SW2 3PW. The nearest train station is Tulse Hill Station, and they open from 9:15 to 12:30 every Saturday during term time. It's got here excellent academic and cultural education. They teach maths, English, science and African history. More information 07486 388 587. That's 07486 388 587. I want to go over there now to East London to the Al-Kabulan Academy of Excellence, the African-centered Saturday school, bringing out the natural genius in our children. They're there every Saturday. I think that's also term time as well. 9:30 to 4:45. Sorry, 2:45. Sorry, it's in the morning. 9:30 to 2:45. 212 High Road, Leighton, London, E10 5PW. And just to give you some of the things that they cater for, 3 to 6 years of age. Sorry, 3 to 16 years of age. 16. Okay, they teach English language and communication, mathematics, African world history, Yoruba language, arts and crafts, performing arts, and preschool education. That's 3 to 5 year age range. So if you want more information, 07908 814 152. Okay, so those are some of the things that they teach in terms of 2 Saturday schools there. Want to just remind you and let you all know, those of you who come down to the Children's Cultural Film Club based down there in Hornsey every second Saturday of the month. The next one is tomorrow, but it's cancelled. Golden X will be closed. The Children's Cultural Film Club will be closed until March, the second Saturday in March. So there's none tomorrow, none January, and none February. We'll be resuming in March. So please don't go down there expecting to see any of us and the film showing, because that is not the case. All right. So that's Gold Onyx's Children's Culture Film Club. Do check the website for more information, but it is on the website that we're closed until March. So we'll see you at the Children's Culture Film Club in March. However, we are still about. It's the Gold Onyx stall is out at the moment. We're going to be at Lewisham tomorrow at the Dr. Layla Africa and Dr. Melanie Stevens function in Lewisham. So we'll have, if you're looking for toys for African children, we know it's coming to the end of year. Some of you purchase stuff for Christmas. Some of you purchase stuff for the 1st of January. So if you want to get toys, African-centered toys and items, that's where we'll be tomorrow. And we'll give you a list of some of the other outlets that we'll be at supporting other groups within the community. Yes. That's the Gold Onyx crew. I want to say maximum respect to all those who have supported the Gold Onyx, whether it be the Gold Onyx Children's Cultural Film Club, whether it be the stall, whether it be the cinematic things that we put on with other organisations. This year we've been out with the Holy Coptic Church. Also with those of you who have used the services of the Gold Onyx stewards at your events. I want to say thank you to everybody who has showed us great love, care and affection throughout the year and years previous. So I want to say thank you for that. There's something else that I wanted to share with you. I want to big up Cyrus and your family from Live and Direct, tropical fruit and veg juices, smoothies, and health-related products. It says we deliver fruit and veg straight to your door, direct to your doorstep. It says order a minimum of £5 before Wednesday night. Free delivery takes place Thursday onwards at a negotiated time. To place an order, you can contact 07450 961043. That's 07450 961043. That's for the Live and Direct group, fruit and veg. You often see them out there at community events as well, where you can pick up your fruit and veg. Saves you having to go and do some extra shopping. You can go and take in the cultural seminars, plus go out to the stalls area and buy your fruit and veg as well. Also want to big up Ebony Status as well. You also run the same kind of service. It says Caribbean produce, home delivery box service as well. It says from backyard straight to your home. You can give them you can contact them by calling the number 07887 895 247. That's 07887 895 247. That's 2 home delivery services there. One called Ebony Status. And these organizations are all on the internet, so you can always go on the internet. And the other one's called Live and Direct. Not Live and Direct. Live and, just the N, Live and Direct. So if you're going onto the internet, make sure that you don't put and, put n, just the N, Live and Direct. Yeah, that's the name of their organization, and you can get more information about what they're doing. Want to big up the Ankh Wellbeing Centre down there in the NW area. They've got live food demonstration, lectures, workshops, film screenings, vitamin and mineral tasting, consultations available, pampering days, business networking sessions and space for hire. Herbal teas, smoothies, juices, healthy snacks available daily. Your health is your wealth. Love yourself more. That's a good one. Love yourself more. A lot of us love ourselves, but do we love ourselves more? More than what? More than we did yesterday. So that's the Ankh Wellbeing Centre, home of natural remedies, 10 Adelaide Grove, ADELAIDE AIDE, 10 Adelaide Grove, Shepherd's Bush, London, W12 0JJ. Telephone number for them is 0208 743 1985. Yep. That's 0208 743 1985. I was looking on my computer yesterday trying to go through some of the information that's on my computer and some of the DVDs and things that I've had on there for some time, and forgot what some of them are. And last night I came across one with Dr. Barashango, and I'm going to see if I can just get it up for you and play it for you. I like the beginning, so I think the first 15 minutes of it. So I'm going to get this up for you and see if we can just hear what he has to share with us. Yeah.
Acknowledge this reality, and that is that we are functioning in a hostile white supremacist environment. That's a fact of life that we face every day. Well, why don't you black people stop crying? Why don't you you're always complaining. I live in a hostile environment. I didn't create it, I didn't ask for it, and I want it to be that way. But I live in an environment where everything, every day, tells me that this is a white supremacist society. It emphasizes it in every way, every subtle and not so subtle ways. Now, although we have the potential to once again become the most powerful people on the earth, yes, we do. You must believe that about us. We are yet fragmented and powerless. And we're only still fragmented and powerless because we have not come to internalize the belief that we are to be the head and not the tail. Once we internalize it, as the Honorable Marcus Garvey taught us, peace be upon him, once we get to know ourselves, know that in us is a sovereign power and an authority that is absolute, he said it would only take 24 hours. And we'd be back in control of things again. So it's a mind thing we're dealing with here. It's a spiritual journey we have to complete. And they can't do nothing about it. Bombs, lasers, nothing. You cannot stop an idea whose time has come. And things have come full circle. And I know that the white man is not God. Therefore, he cannot stop God. And this is the will of God, but whatever name you want to call the divine intelligence, this is the will that is being manifested in the world today. We must just come up and measure up and live up to our divine calling. Nobody else's standard. You know what that divine calling is. Don't nobody have to come and tell you. It's in your heart. You feel it every day. You might not be quite sure what it is, and you may not be able to articulate it like some of us, but you know it's there in your soul. You know that you were called for something better than this. And you sense that your time has come. We got soldiers out in the street knowing they're supposed to fight, but not knowing who they're supposed to fight. But they have come for this time because we need an army. Now it's our job to go get that army and redirect it. That's the challenge to us. Don't let them make you scared of our own children. You can't deal with your own children. That is our army. Let's go get it. Let's redirect it. That's what before us. All right, let me hush now. I'm going to make somebody mad. I call upon a witness. Call upon the witness of an ancestor, El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, Brother Malcolm, whose spirit is all over this city. You can't go nowhere here without feeling the presence of Malcolm. And he said that we're not catching hell because we're Christians or Muslims or anything else. He said we're catching hell here because we're black folks living in a basically white supremacist society. That's what he said in essence. Not in those words, but that is what he said. Therefore, if that's why we're catching hell and not getting all we're supposed to get out of life, we can now not in turn turn around and use the same standard, judgmental standard, on one another that our enemy uses on us. He said we were heathens. He said we were worshiping the wrong gods, and he needed to introduce us to God. And in order to do that, he had to rape us. He had to beat us. He had to castrate us, and he had to enslave us to introduce us to God. That was his view of it. And you've heard me say before, he didn't have nothing we needed. Columbus or none of them. But that's another story. He also went on to tell us, or we go on to find out, that we are denied access to the fruits of America. And I use that term. I don't even like the word, but I'm just using it out of convenience. Because the white man fears us. The man lives out of fear. Now listen now. I'm not just standing here as a wild-eyed militant, although I am militant. I am a separatist. I am a black nationalist freedom fighter. I don't apologize for that. I'm not telling you what you should be. I'm just letting you know what kind of person's talking to you right now. But the thing is, the man's history shows that he's always operated out of fear. If you don't want to take my word, go read the book, The Iceman Inheritance by Michael Bradley. It's totally based on fear. So much so that in the book that is supposed to be most sacred to him, which he mistranslated and plagiarized, the Bible, he uses the term fear God and give glory to him instead of love God and reverence God and give glory to him. So that shows you where his psyche is. You don't fear your creator. You love your creator. You reverence your creator. But to him, you're supposed to cringe before your God, and everything else is supposed to cringe before him. That is his concept. And Malcolm once again said, if he didn't fear you, he wouldn't gang up on you. In the Rodney King incident, what did they say? We were scared. Here are 6 men armed. Talking about they scared of this man. They got down on the ground. They have beat down. Afraid of him. That's what Dr. Wilson said. Afraid of his genetic annihilation. Now what you gonna do with somebody motivated by that kind of state of mind? You've tried everything under the sun. You taught him the religion of Asa and Aset. You taught him Buddhism. You taught him Judaism. You taught him Christianity. You taught him Islam. You taught him everything, and it still don't make a difference. The man is scared. Scared people are dangerous people to be around. Ku Klux Klan would come. They wouldn't take you on one by one. No. What they do? They come in groups. But thank God one day the Spirit fell on a group of brothers who shaved their heads and strung bullets all across their chest. Klan came one night chasing one brother up in the house and gonna try to pull him out, and they came out the outhouse, out the trees and out the bushes, and declared themselves servants of the Lord, true angels of God, the deacons for defense and justice. And then the Klan had to go on the ground for a while. We need some more deacons. True deacons. And they out there, we just got to get them. Now, it is not our intent here tonight to attack, and I have to make these statements and lay the groundwork, or promote anyone's personal belief system. I'm not promoting a belief system. I'm not attacking anyone's belief system. I am merely dealing with historical fact. I'm approaching it from an historical point of view. That's all. I'm not trying to make you give up your Jesus or anything else you may be holding to that you feel is necessary for you. And I say this because oftentimes black people will not listen to you if what you are saying does not fit into the perimeters of what their beliefs are. And you know, brothers and sisters, when you do that, this is what you're saying. And you're saying in essence that you don't want to learn anything that you do not already know. When you do that, which means you can never grow. You can never expand. Okay, you still with me? We got to keep an open mind with one another. We have to do that in order to expand our consciousness. We cannot limit ourselves in our thinking. We have 14 to 20 billion brain cells, each one of them capable of receiving recording, retaining, storing, and recalling knowledge. 14 to 20 billion. That's the greatest gift you could ever have been given, was your mind. You may not be able to control much of anything else in the world, but the one thing you can control if you so desire is your what? Your mind. Now, in order for it to grow and be all that it can be for you, you must keep it open and you must allow your consciousness to expand, because we have to collectively transcend the plantation theology that has been imposed upon us ever since we've been here. I don't care what you have learned. Most of it has been learned in the context of white supremacy and a Eurocentric worldview. Now you got to deal with that reality first before you can get down to the meat of anything that you're into. Now, let me for just a moment define my personal religious philosophy, because people will be saying, well, what is you then? Is you Muslim? Yes. You Christian? Yes. You a Khan? Certainly. Yoruba? Yes, I am. Buddhist? Yeah. Well, you're confused. No, I'm not. I'm perfectly happy with it. And I get the connection I need with the Creator, and that's what I'll be after. What I have to read from the New African Creed, Article 1, when it says, I believe in the spirituality, the humanity, and genius of black people, and in our new pursuit of these values. That's what I believe in. And I believe, as the Honorable Marcus Garvey, one aim, one God, one destiny. Call it what you will. So if you just got to know, and you got to give me a title of some kind to define it, say he's a new African spiritualist, which means I'm a born-again African who is a spiritual person. One more thing before we get into the subject. So you've been talking this long, we ain't got to the subject yet? I must state a historical reality on the African origin of Christianity. First of all, not that I'm favoring Christianity, I want to make that clear since we're going to be talking about that a lot tonight. I'm going to quote from that prolific writer and scholar, Professor Joel A. Rogers, and he says, it was the Negro, that's the term they used back then, we'll say it was the black man or the African, who originated not only religion, but Christianity as well. Wow. The fact is significant because no matter what some may think about religion, it was the source from which came all our learning, art, science, and culture in general. And Sister Rosalind Jeffries has done a very beautiful job with that in her scholarly papers in the Journal of African Civilization edition, Black Women of Antiquity, which I quoted from so heavily, Sister Kennedy, in African Woman, the Original Guardian Angel. You wrote most of that book for me, Sister Rosalind, and I appreciate it. Dr. George G.M. James tells us in Stolen Legacy, he says just here on page 40, it would be well to mention that all the great leaders, what? Of the great religions of antiquity were initiates of the Egyptian, the proper word, Kemetan mystery system from Moses, who was an Kemetan hierogrammet down to Christ. So where does it all come from? That's what I want to get established. All of the great teachers had to study first in Africa. There were no religions created in Europe. Look at it historically. Co-opted, corrupted, conquered, but not created. There. Now, to get into our topic tonight, will the real Jesus please stand up? And the reason why I chose that title, you remember there used to be a TV show, I forgot the name of it, and you'd have to guess which person did that and which one, and then at the end of it they said, will the real one please stand up? And that hit me. I said, yeah, that'll make a good title for a message. So I went to the Creator, say, you approve? He said, I approve. So he gave me the message. And I'm going to read to you from an African history book that a lot of us don't know is an African history book. The Bible, even though it's been mistranslated and everything, they have messed it up. I mean, something terrible. However, if you got the keys the African Centered Keys, you can go in and unlock the mysteries. It's there for you. You can get it. And what?
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. This is, like I said to you before, I was looking at some of the information that I had on that I've got on my computer from way back when, and I came across this one. I like the way this man speaks. His name is Dr. Barashango. Rest in peace. I know he's crossed over now. And the title of the seminar, it's quite a long seminar that he's got here, or lecture. It's called "Will the Real Jesus Please Stand Up?" Now, I played the beginning because there's so many important parts, important messages in his introduction before he speaks. He talks about white supremacy. He talks about who he is. He talks about who we think we could be, whether we're nationalists, black nationalists, or, who are we? Muslim, Christians. But one of the things that we need to remember, before we are Muslim, before we're Christians or anything like that, we are African people. And like I said, very, very good, inspiring introduction. I'm not too sure what you felt about it, but if you want to see the fullness of this lecture, and it's quite long, you got to make sure you got your pen and paper to get your references down and everything like that. Like I said, it's quite long. It's called Dr. Barashango, and it's spelled Barashango. So it's Bara, Bara, and then Shango at the end. Dr. Barashango, one word. And it's the seminar that he's got here. Will the real Jesus please stand up? Like I said before, I'm not going to play it all. I just wanted to play the beginning of it because I found that quite a lot of messages in there in terms of who we are and why we are feared by others, and that's another thing about why we are treated in such a way to this day. Okay, I was looking at oh God, what's his name? The boxer that fought the other day, and what he was saying to the, I think it was a journalist, when the journalist was trying to tie him down to ask him what he means about the 400 years. And I like the way in which he dealt with the reporter, because a lot of our people tend to ask a lot of silly questions when they know the facts. And why some of them are in denial, only the good Lord knows. So those are things that we should look at and take stock of. These are things that we should take stock of, because they're all learning tools of how we're supposed to be portraying ourselves as African peoples across the diaspora. Once again, you're listening to this is Lady Leo speaking to you. I've got a very, very sore, just got over a sore throat, so I'm at the end of it now. Still a bit hoarsish, still a bit deep in voice, but we're getting better. Lady Leo with the Community Information Show that is every Friday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. I want to say thank you once again to DJ Raggedy for sitting in for me last week, and the week before it was I think it was Cameo, DJ Cameo. If not, it might have been Raggedy as well. So I want to thank you so much for that in my absence there. Yeah, I'm trying to give my throat a bit of a rest. I don't want to make it strain it too much. But here we go. I'm going to play this one for you as well.
I wouldn't waste a moment arguing. I never put you through that shit again. Cause if tomorrow never comes, tell my mama, know it's been a while since I've called you. Guess I was jealous cause you favored my brother. But though we disagree, I'll always love you. And tell my baby mother it wasn't my intention to hurt her. I hope you find someone that deserves you. I hope there's no hard feelings. If I could rewrite one sentence of my life, I would write the words I never say. Tell you I loved you every single day. See, if I could somehow turn back the hands of time, I wouldn't waste a moment arguing. I never put you through that shit again. Cause if tomorrow never comes and you never see me again, I don't want your last memories of me to be filled with negativity. No, see, if tomorrow never comes, all that fussing and fighting won't mean nothing when it's said and done. If tomorrow never comes, and tell my auntie that I was the one who broke the TV. I know that it happened in '93, but I just had to get it off my chest, I guess. And tell my kids that they will be especially missed. And if there's anything that they should learn from this life is a gift, tomorrow's not promised. No, if I could rewrite one sentence of my life, I would write the words I never say. Tell you I loved you every single day. See, if I could turn back the hands of time, I would say what's on my mind and tell you thank you for being in my life. Cause if tomorrow never comes and you don't see my face again, I don't want your last memories of me to be filled with negativity. See, if tomorrow never comes, all that fussing and fighting won't mean nothing when it's said and done. If tomorrow never comes, I take it back. I take back every mean word that I've ever said out of anger. And every time I've hurt her, I take it back. I take back all the disagreements, all the hurt feelings, not believing in you. Tell me what can I do but apologize to you. If tomorrow never comes, my apology. If tomorrow never comes, I'll make sure that I'm the one who says how much I care. I wish I was there.
Hello, Ma. Yeah, it's life. No, everything is cool. Everything is cool. I just wanted to call you and tell you that I love you. Man, I'm sure I haven't done this wrong. Just, woke up, that's all.
Yes, yes, that's a lovely tune there. That one's called If Tomorrow Never Comes by Life Jennings. Such a lovely... If you can find that one on the internet, go and look at it, and it's got a lovely video to it. But very, very nice tune. And it makes you feel a bit... makes you think, especially this time of year, it makes you think, if tomorrow doesn't come, is there anything you want to say to anybody? You know, so many times we hear that somebody has passed away and, you know, the person's been on our mind, and then the person passes and you think, oh my gosh, I should have went to see them. I should have checked out on them. I should have, you know, we always say that, I should have. One of the things that I would like to ask us all, I say us all because it is to myself as well, if you know of anybody who lives on their own, do check on them from time to time. Whether they're an elderly, whether they've got disabilities, or whether, as far as you're concerned, they're able-bodied and they're fit. Yeah? Because at any time, you know, anybody can be ill, and we just assume that they're okay because you know, they normally just get on with things. But if you know of someone who's not well, or living on their own, check on them from time to time to make sure that they're well. Because nothing's worse than not being sure. Yeah? In life, we take so much for granted. And, you know, we hear of people who have got sick, or we hear of people who have passed, and we think, gosh, I saw them the other day, they didn't look all right to me, you know, and we don't know, because a lot of us, especially our people, we don't tend to talk a lot about our ailments, what we're going through, everything's a secret. So whether or not it's someone who you know might be ill, or somebody who's not ill, just check on them from time to time to just make sure that they're there. And I think, in a way, we need to go back to the saying, I think it's a Bible verse, am I my brother's keeper? Yeah, it's a Bible verse. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, we are our brother's keeper. Yes, we are our sister's keeper. We are our mother and father's children's keeper. We're everybody's keeper. Do you understand? So let's try and be a bit more caring, show a bit more compassion to those who we know may be on their own. And especially at this time of year, because this time of year is a depressing time of year, you know. It's a depressing time of year for the most jolly, happy-go-lucky people, let alone for some of those of us who are depressed for whatever reason. We can't be with who we want to be with. We can't be where we want to be. So let's just show a bit more care and compassion for each and every one of us. Yeah. Before, you know, prevention's better than cure. Just a call to somebody might just make that person's day. You know, I was talking to somebody a couple of years ago, and a young man, he was explaining to me that a woman phoned him, and he didn't really have time to talk to her. He doesn't know her very well, but she phoned him, and he didn't really have enough time to talk to her because he was busy. And later on, he got a call from the police because the woman had committed suicide, and he happened to be the last person that she had called. Do you understand? And he was saying to me, if only he knew how she was feeling. We never know how people think. That's one of the mysteries of the telephone. Somebody could tell you that they're fine and they're not fine because you can't see them. Sometimes when you're face to face with somebody, although they're saying they're fine, you can see by their body language, their facial gestures, that they're not fine. But on the phone, that's very, very hard to detect. And that's one of the things that he was saying to me. One of the situations that he'll always remember. Because even though he didn't know her very well and she was just phoning him and asking him how he was and stuff like that, he didn't have enough time to speak with her because he was busy. And then to get a call from the police wanting to know the nature of their call, because she was the last person that he called before she committed suicide. You know, just take time out for people, yeah? I know there are some people who phone and they just clog up the time on the phone, and take up all and drain you sometimes. But, you know, try and judge who is in need and who isn't. I know that's hard as well. Sorry, I don't know what's going on there. I've got the gremlins in there with me. Sore throat and gremlins going together. Yeah, just think about that and just be more aware of what could be going on for people. I want to big up all those parents out there who are going through a really, really, really rough time. Not so much with your children, but maybe with other organisations such as the school. You know, how the school colludes with childcare services and the GP and all these people. You're trying to bring your child up in the best possible way, and you've got these outside influences that seem to be mashing down and destabilizing your family. Try and hold on. Try and find somebody to talk to, because that's another way that lots of people are just hurt in all different kind of ways these days. All different kind of ways. Some people are going through issues at work. You need the job. You're doing your best, but your manager's just on you all the time, watching you through the corner of their eye, looking at what you're doing, speaking to other people about you. You know, these are all situations that cause us stress, and cause us sickness and disease. You know, so try and find, if you can find someone to speak to about things that you're going through. Don't bottle it up alone. Don't bottle it up alone. You know, because like I said, stress is a killer, man. It's a killer. So if you can find somebody who's compassionate, somebody who can show you empathy at a time when you're feeling very low, that would be good for you. Do so, yeah? Don't feel too embarrassed that you can't share your issues with maybe somebody in your family, somebody outside of your family, you know, just somebody, because that can be the defining factor of whether or not you go forward or you stay where you are. Yeah. I just thought that just come to me to share with you, because like I said, it can be very, very emotional for you and difficult at this time that you're going through whatever it is that you're going through. Yes. If tomorrow never comes, what are you going to do differently today if you knew that tomorrow's not going to come? And remember, they say tomorrow's not promised to no man or no woman, you know. It's not promised at all. So just live right. How would you like to be remembered? Yeah? How would you like to be remembered? You know that when you go to funerals and they read out the qualities of the person, you know, do they talk truth of the person? How would you like to be remembered? What would you like people to be saying about you? I know they don't like to say nasty things about people these days, but sometimes you sit down and people are talking about someone who you know very, very well, and you're thinking to yourself, that's not how the person was. You know, think about how you'd like to be remembered. What is your legacy? What will people remember you when you go? How will they remember you when you go? And not just when you go, like, you know, your last breath. It could be if you was to leave the country, if you was to leave the area. You know, what kind of things are people saying about you? I know you can't take on board what everybody says, because you've got some bad mind people out there who will just run up their mouth anyway. But you know how you are. And if you think that you can change to make it a bit better for yourself, do so. Do so. Do you like your character? Do you like who you are? Do you like the things you do? You know, these are just things to think about in terms of self-development and self-improvement. We have 40 minutes. Sorry, no, we don't. We have, yes, we do. No, we don't. It's 7:40. We got 20 minutes left of the show. All right. This is a community information show with a very deep-voiced Lady Leo here. We're here we're supposed to be here every Friday. The last 2 weeks we were off. We was not on holiday. One, it was funeral, and the other one was health reasons. But we're back now, and hopefully we should be here for the rest of the year and into the new year. Right? We're slowly winding down to the end of 2018. I'm not going to suggest that you make a New Year's resolution, but what can you do to improve your life for next year, 2019? All right, there's something that maybe you might want to think about. The list that you made at the beginning of this year, have you ticked off everything on the list? Have you accomplished it all, or would you be transferring some of those items onto 2019? You know, those are in terms of planning. Just to remind you before we come to the end of the show, like the show is finishing, we do have the man himself and his lovely co-worker, Dr. Layla Africa and Dr. Melanie Stevens. They're both on a UK tour. Again, they haven't been there for, I think, 3 or 4 years. They're going to be tomorrow at Lewisham Village. And Lewisham Village is... Oops. The card has just gone on the other side of the table. Oh, yeah, I got it. Yeah, Lewisham Village, which is based down there in Unit 3 Retail Park, Loam Pit, that's Loam Pit Vale, Lewisham, SE137SN, and it's next to Sports Direct, and there is parking available. I'm not sure if it's limited parking, but it's got here parking available. The time is from 2 to 8 p.m. It's £15 in advance, £20 at the door. Now, given that it's tomorrow, I would suggest that you get on the internet tonight. You can book by www.eventbrite.co.uk. Telephone number 07964 843 717. You can also contact www.centerprise.org.uk. All right, there are stalls available, I think, or there were stalls available, £50 per table down there at the Lewisham Village. We're going to have speakers such as Dr. Melanie Stevens, Dr. Layla Africa, Stephen Sarley, Derian Bipo, and Emmanuel Emever. Just to give you an idea of what they're going to be talking about. The whole conference is going to be based around melanin. That's the Dark Matter Conference. And Dr. Layla Africa is going to be talking about how to protect and nourish melanin using melanin to get rid of diseases. Dr. Melanie Stevens will be Unleashing Genius, the Female Spirit and Melanin. Stephen Sarley will be talking about the Marandina Research Foundation, melanin conscious and super antioxidants. We've got Derian Bipo from the Health Restore. He'll be talking about melanin, the God particle, and Emmanuel Emever will be revisiting Dr. Frances Cress Welsing's work, and she's the author of the ISIS papers. And the work that we're talking about is the Neurochemical Basis for Evil. That's 1988, in the light of contemporary times. So that's all tomorrow from 2 to 8 p.m, 8th of December 2018. Do check out the website for more information, because they're going to be busy being at Birmingham on the 9th of December, Sunday the 9th. Wednesday the 12th, they're going to be in Tottenham. Thursday the 13th, they're going to be in Brixton, and Friday the 14th in Brixton. www.centerprise.org.uk. That's www.centerprise.org.uk for more information about what they're going to be doing throughout their tour time. All right. They're also going to be doing consultations private consultations, one-to-one, a couple, or even a family of 4. So you can select which one of the 4 of you are going to go in the family group, because it's only 4 of you for the family group in terms of the consultations. We're winding down to the end of the year, and I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to come in with a lot of Kwanzaa information. We have got quite a few Kwanzaa celebrations coming up at the end of the year. You know, Kwanzaa is celebrated from the 26th of December right through to the 1st of January. It's a 7-day festival or commemoration that we observe. So I'm going to give you some more information about that. What is Kwanzaa, the principles, the how you build your shrine in your home, or if you're doing a community event, want to do a community event. I'll be talking to you a little bit more about that, so you can get some information about Kwanzaa next week. Kwanzaa was first celebrated in 1966, and it was started by Dr. Malana Krenga, but it's a traditional festival. Although Kwanzaa in its present form was started in 1966, it is a very historical celebration anyway, right? And the principles of Kwanzaa, when you talk about the principles of Kwanzaa, to me it's the same principles that is in the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran. All right, it's exactly the same principles. It's also the same principles that Marcus Garvey, who was a Christian in his day, also followed in terms of nation building and how we're going to build our nation. It's all one of the same. It's all one of the same. It's nothing new, but it's just put together differently. Okay, so it's nothing new. It's just put together differently, and it's all about nation building. It is an African family occasion. So these are some of the things that I'll be talking to you more about in next week's show. I think it's better that I talk to you about it early rather than at the time, because some of you might want to go and build a shrine in your house. You might want to know where you can go to get the things that you need. Now, if you're looking for the candles for the Kinara, that's a candle holder, I'll be at the event tomorrow down there in Lewisham at the Dark Matter Conference, Melanin, and I will also be having some of the Kwanzaa candles on sale down there. So look out for the Gold Onyx stall, and you can come down and get your candles for your Kinara. There may even be Brother Gordon from High Wycombe. He's the only one that I know who actually who makes these Kinaras in England. If there's anybody else, do let me know of them so we can add that to part of our database. So if you're looking for Kwanzaa items as well, you can pick them up tomorrow at the Dark Matter Conference, otherwise known as Melanin. Once again, you're in tune to Lady Leo with the Community Information Show every Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. Up next after me is the wonderful woman, Lady Leo, DJ Lady Leo. And I just want to thank Leo and Raggedy. Before I had the wrong knob up, so when I started playing Life Jennings, If Tomorrow Never Comes, I don't think you heard it. That's why they came and they were just looking at me, wondering what I'm doing. I'm looking at them, wondering, because I've got my headphones on and I'm watching them and they're watching me, and nobody said anything, you know. We're just looking. But I want to say thank you so much for them to come in to make sure that they wanted to make sure that I was all right. Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. So you know, it's all about each one helping each other. Oops, Daisy. Sorry about that. Oh, so sorry about that. I think the Gremlins and their families here as well. Now, let me just go over to... Oh, there was something else that I wanted to share with you. That's tomorrow. So let me find it and share that with you ASAP. Here it is. Right, tomorrow, which is the 8th of December, we're going to have celebrating African Holy Day. So it says celebrating African Holy Day, and this is by the Twi Network Europe. They're going to be looking at the winter solstice. So that's the winter solstice intensive, Saturday the 8th of December. They had one on the 1st of December, and the next one's the 8th, from 5 to 7 p.m. It says, our annual celebration of African Holy Day highlights the magnificence of the winter solstice, the most auspicious time in the spiritual calendar, the 21st to the 24th of December. Now that is so important. Yeah, if you know anything about this, it's really important, and I think we all should learn about this. Join our 2 intense classes. There's only one left, that's one on the 8th, to reflect on the life and sow the seed of your goals for 2019. Class will cover an introduction to the importance of the winter solstice, and it says the psychic balance exercise to manage and develop your life force, meditation, script writing, basics and the fundamentals on declaring the 11 laws of Ma'at. Okay, that's the 11 laws of Ma'at. Also on Saturday the 22nd of December 2018, they've got the winter solstice mediation special from 5 to 7 p.m. It says, join our group meditation to guide and remind you of your divine self-image and how it can lead you to a true success in 2019. Please wear white clothing. And it says, advice, attend the intensive class to get the best of the meditation special. Right, so that's what it's saying. It's best that you do the one on tomorrow, so that you get the most out of the 22nd. Yeah. For more information, you can contact 07855 941 591. That's 07855 941 591. This is going to take place at the Hazel Road Community Centre. That's the Hazel, Hazel, Hazel Road Community Centre. That's Hazel Road, Kensal Green, London W10. Sorry, Northwest 10, 5PP. That's Hazel Road, Kensal Green, Northwest 10, 5PP. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, so that's learning about the winter solstice, celebrating African Holy Day. It says your body has a growth cycle, so does your spirit. Okay, your body has a growth cycle, so does your spirit. So that's that. The workshops and things are just £10 for the day. Yeah, so each session. So I want to big up I think it's Twi Network Europe for putting this on. Yeah, just to remind you once again that tomorrow there's no Children's Cultural Film Club, and there won't be any more Children's Cultural Film Club until March, the second Saturday in March. So we're closed December, January and February. All right, for those of you who are listening and thinking of going down to the Children's Cultural Film Club, just to remind you that it is closed for those 3 months. Okay, it's just normally once a month, the second Saturday of each month. So just to let you know that it will not be in operation until March. Okay, we're going to have a little break and come back firing in all cylinders. Anyway, it's 7:55. We've got 5 minutes left of the community information show. 5 minutes left of this week's broadcast in relation to community news and things like that. Also, a lot of us are using Eventbrite for a lot of our events. Have you heard of Just Tickets? Go on the website, look at justtickets.com and see if they can help you. They're a black-run organisation, and they do more or less the same as Eventbrite, but it's just run by our people. So that's that. You can also look at something else on the internet if you can find it. It's called D&B TV Network. That's D&B TV Network. It says take control back of your own media. So look at them and see if they can help you in any way. If you want to upload videos and things like that, you can contact D&B. I'm not too sure about what the D&B stands for, but again, this is our people, our things that's putting it on. So therefore, we should support them in more ways than we can. Yeah. Right, that's that. D&B TV. Also, have you heard the talk about what's going down at Ridley Road? There was a meeting this week. It was called Save Ridley Road, Say No to Gentrification, Say No to Social Cleansing. It says our community has come together to win a stay of execution after traders were given only 2 weeks to vacate their premises. You ever hear anything, Gusser? 2 weeks? Oops, sorry. It said Ridley Road is the beating heart of Dalston. This is the first of what will be many battles between the people that rely on the market and the big property developments. Take action to save Ridley Road. The meeting, as I said, it has gone. It was this Friday. I mean, this Wednesday. But do stay tuned. Ridley Road, as you know, it's been there from, I think I must have been about 6 or 7 when I first went to Ridley Road. Yeah, because we moved down to North London in we moved down to North when I was 7, 8. So, and I remember going before we moved. We used to live in Islington. So, you know, it's been going a number of years. You must know that by now there's a lot more Caucasian vendors down there than there was back in the day, back in the 70s and 80s. There used to be it used to be a black market. Used to go down there, just like Brixton used to be a black market. You go down there, you hardly see much black shops. You might find them running the stalls, but in terms of the shops, hardly any black shops. So do try and find out. It doesn't actually give you the leaflet that was sent to me. Doesn't actually give you a telephone number. Neither does it give you who's actually running this project, you know, in terms of saving Ridley Road. But you know, go on the internet and see if you can find anything out about it, because this is one that we need to watch. We need to watch what's going on here, because also often they want to take away from one community and give to another community. When property developers build all their properties, who will be in these properties that they are developing? Yeah, who are they for? Who can afford them? Yeah, these are things we need to find out. Okay, we do have the lovely lady Lil just getting ready. The show is fastly finished, basically. So fastly finishing. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put on the ads for you, and then I'm going to sign out. And I will be here next week to share with you more information, and I'll also walk with some information regarding Kwanzaa, which runs from the 26th of December right through to the 1st of January. This is Lady Leo signing out. Have a good evening. Stay blessed. Look out for one another. Yeah.
This isn't Something's Wrong.